Hey besties, I know it's been a while y'all, but today I am going on a little girls trip or whatever, and I want you guys to spend the day with me. You know, like I'm just going out having some fun or whatever. I want you guys to join. So I decided before I left my house or whatever that I was gonna do this, because normally y'all I get so distracted I would have just jumped into the video and just been like, here we are y'all, without even telling y'all that y'all was gonna spend the day with me. So yeah, just stay tuned. Hey y'all, your girl feeling good today or whatever, you know. So for the girls, you know, sometimes you feel like you sad or whatever, but sometimes, baby, you just gotta get up. You got to fix your hair. You got to do your makeup, and yeah, you gonna feel okay afterwards. And y'all, the last couple of days, I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like I was having like emotional type days, like, and didn't really know what was wrong, but I knew it was something wrong because I would just cry out of nowhere. But today I'm feeling so much better. I'm actually gonna get out the house and, you know, do my little thing or whatever. So yeah, I say this to say, y'all, when you are having a bad day, twerk it out. When you feel sad, twerk it out, but twerk it out after you pray. Don't tell God I told you that. Okay, but anyways, let me stop playing so much. When you having a bad day, sometimes y'all, you just have to pray. You just have to give it to God. And one thing I'm realizing in this season that I'm in right now is we have to let go of the fact that we want to control everything, or we want it to go like this, or we want it to go like that. Because if I haven't learned anything else in this lifetime, y'all, I'm learning that you can have a whole plan for your life. I'm talking about a whole list written out, but life is going to happen how it's going to happen, and sometimes it don't go the way we want it to go or look the way we thought it would look, but we have to be okay with that because it's life at the end of the day. And so when you are having a bad day, you know, just pray and give it to God, and you know, just think about what you are able to be thankful for and what he did bless you with, you know, in your life, and allow that to be the reason why you smile again. Do your hair, get pretty, and you know, go out like me. But I love y'all. Hey y'all, so I just got done eating. I haven't left my house yet, but I'm about to leave in a minute. I decided before I left that I was gonna give you guys another little talk. You know, I just want to be here with you guys today. but no, another thing I was going to say is, to anybody who is healing, one thing I'm learning is that we cannot rush our process, our healing process or whatever is going to take its course, because even though we feel like we are over a situation, sometimes we are still hurting deep down inside, and we don't really want to acknowledge it or deal with it because of how much it hurts. And so earlier when I said that I was having an emotional type week, I want to say maybe it was like a healing type week for me. Like, I was really sitting with my feelings and dealing with everything that I was going through. And although I want some of my healing to just, you know, go away, and I would rather not deal with it, I have to deal with it in order to get past it so that it doesn't resurface again. So it's just like, if you are healing, take your time, don't rush it, allow yourself to feel, give yourself grace for how long you could have stayed, or just give yourself grace for the part that you played in the situation, you know, because it's okay. And I had to realize healing is so ugly, y'all. Like, I just be like, I thought I was healed from that. Like, I thought I was over that. But then when it comes back, it lets me know, no, the fact that you are triggered, the fact that you are still feeling something from that, means that you are not healed from it. And instead of you trying to rush your healing process, just sit with it. Give yourself grace. You know, be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to feel. Because if you are still feeling something from it, baby, that means there's still something there. So deal with it. But y'all, I play so much, but I say all of this to say, just be kind to yourself, speak life back into yourself, love yourself, heal. Please heal, y'all, because sometimes one thing I can say is it's hard for us to say as people that we need help sometimes, or to go get help because you feel like, oh, I could just bury this or bury that, like this looked like the last situation, so let me just bury that too. No. start healing and start dealing with stuff, and then you'll be able to see a change, and you'll start seeing how things actually get better. And once you heal, I promise you, it's gonna be beautiful, y'all. That's what I be telling myself. Like, even though I be sad, I still be smiling, because I be saying, you know what, God's been good to me today. I still have a reason to smile.
Hey, besties.
Y'all see? She said, hey, besties. But no, y'all, she been so freaking sweet lately. She been so freaking sweet lately, y'all. I've been having, you know how they say, I know y'all other moms are gonna know what I'm talking about. You know how they say our kids feel us? They have to feel us, because y'all, I've been having an emotional week. Like I said, every morning my daughter woke up and gave me a kiss, and when she got home from school.
Yeah, I love my little.
Don't you just love your kids? They know we need them. I love you.
I love my princess, y'all.
Yeah, this is my girl. She keep me going, even though she works my nerves sometimes. You didn't hear that, did you?
Did you call my phone? Slurp. If I back it up, what you gonna do? If I put it on you, baby, what you gonna do? If I back it up, baby, what you gonna do? If I put it on you, baby, what you gonna do? Yeah. Where the ladies at? Yeah. Where the ladies at? Yeah. Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Right now. Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Where the ladies at? Yeah. Where the ladies at? Where the ladies best friend, she better throw it. Throw it, mom, throw it. Best friend, she better throw it. Say your best friend, she better throw it. I run the red like can't wait to hit the spots and pick and choose her ass bitch, but she my favorite.
Hey y'all, so we done touched down. Y'all, I look so cute. I look so cute for real.
Got one woman on the side, I really don't give a fuck. So if you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave. Yeah. There's one thing that I found out, I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down, one woman just to lift me up. Oh yeah, and I gotta at least have one woman. One woman just to hold me down, one woman just to lift me up. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give a fuck. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show. If you wanna go, baby, go gotta remember, it's one money, don't stop, no show. This train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, if you wanna leave, go ahead and leave, baby. There's one thing that I found out: I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just don't hold me down. One woman just to lift me up, oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give a fuck. So if you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave, yeah. There's one thing that I found out: I can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just don't hold me down. One woman just to lift me up, oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman. Right now. Tonight I'ma pray it's better by tomorrow. Say mama, hey mama, I been feeling homesick. Demons inside my heart and I can feel them growing. I brought people around me without even knowing. They all had secret agendas that they wasn't showing. Bitches will stab you in your bed, but smile in your face. Niggas will act how they act, but they want your place. Say that it's
Firestone Complete Auto Care, we don't settle for good enough, especially when it's about saving you money.
Hey y'all. Okay, so yesterday y'all was supposed to spend today with me, but y'all, it was so crazy. Like so first we ended up leaving really late, and I think from all of the running around and me recording, the camera ended up going dead. But not that I'm blaming myself, but I did charge my camera up yesterday morning because I forgot to do it the night before. And so I did that. The camera ended up going dead, and as you can guess, my phone was supposed to be my backup plan, but that was dead too, which I don't understand how that can happen, because for somebody that always charged their phone, why is it always going dead or always dead? So that ended up going dead, and I was so messed up. Like, I got some videos from last night, but I didn't get or yesterday, but I didn't get everything. So that's what happened. So oh my god, but y'all, I missed some of the good parts. You know how when stuff just be happening out of nowhere and you just be like, dang, like, oh my god, I could have recorded that. But I'm also learning while I'm trying to get better at recording and getting better with my YouTube again. Some moments you just can't record, they just, it just happens. So yeah, but yesterday we were talking about healing and how you can't rush it, and y'all was supposed to go with me to Bike Week, but that didn't go as planned. I mean, I got some videos, but I don't have all of them. So I decided that I was gonna get back up here today. I was gonna take y'all with me this morning when I went on my morning walk, but I was just like, you know what, I'm not feeling it. Like, I woke up not feeling it today, y'all. Like, I was very emotional again today. And I don't know, I just feel like the devil was trying to steal my joy or whatever. So I had to pray throughout the day, and prayer comes first. So I was like, I will record later because hopefully I'll be up for it then. So now I'm recording. I am feeling a whole lot better, but I realize right now I'm just really healing and focusing and stuff like on myself. So that's not gonna be a walk in the park for me how I wish it could be. It's not gonna be like that. It's got to take its course or whatever. And so I thought of the perfect thing that I could talk about with y'all today. So because I know y'all seen from the beginning of this year, I was healing. I was getting out of a real bad relationship, and I was like healing. I was focusing on myself, my daughter, my YouTube, and I was just basically doing me, and I was like really happy. So somewhere along the lines, a little situation came, and boom bam. So I decided that I was gonna do my video on, because I was talking to one of my guy friends. I'm sorry, y'all, I keep doing this because this lash is like, it's really causing like the side of my eye to itch. Well, girls, y'all know. If you know, you know. But and I would snatch it off. I really will. Okay, maybe I won't, or maybe I will. I don't know. But anyways, one of me and my guy friends, we was talking, and he was like, I know you healing and everything. We was hard on the phone. He was like, I know you healing and everything, but what's up with that situationship that you got going on? And I was like, what you mean? Like, cause at that time y'all was really chilling. I didn't have no type of situation going on the side of none of that. He was like, I know you got one going on, because that's the thing. When y'all girls are healing, y'all always got a situation on the side that y'all keeping a secret. You just acting like you healing and stuff the whole time. You got a whole situation going on. So I was like, I really don't got nothing going on. Like, I'm really just chilling. Okay, but it got there. So, girls, what's up with those secret situations that y'all got going on the side while y'all healing? Because I hope y'all's is going way better than how mine went. So the rundown is, after my last situation, I was hurting and I was trying to heal, because that was like I've been in relationships before that, but that was like really like my first real relationship. Like, we lived together, we did everything together and stuff like that. So basically it was like learning shit all over. So, I went on this little healing journey because, like I said before in previous videos, that person taught me to love myself more, and while I taught them what real love was. So after that, I was just kind of like focusing on myself and stuff like that. That's typically how it go. You don't be like going out here looking for nobody, trying to talk to nobody or nothing like that, but you end up running into people, or people end up finding you, stuff like that. So through a mutual friend, I ended up meeting this guy, and he was like real sweet and all of that in the beginning. Like, we was talking, I ain't gonna say none of that here. We were talking for a little bit. It was going really well at first. Honestly, even now, I would still say that was one of the most intense like situations I've ever been in. It kind of felt like a love at first sight type situation. And I don't know if y'all ever experienced something like that before, but it was really like a love at first sight situation. Like, he was so sweet at first. We were so compatible. We had so much in common. Like, no lie, we was literally like the same person. Like, I was just a girl and he was a guy. And it was real good, but we bumped heads a lot because we were too much alike, I guess. Like, so we were like mirroring each other. But long story short, that's how the situation ended, because we were so much alike. Yeah, if you know, you know. That's pretty much how it ended. Because I don't really know how else to put it other than that. We were mirroring each other. he was triggering things in me that I needed to heal and work on, and I was triggering things in him that he needed to heal and work on. And because the situation that we was like experiencing with each other, it was so new, and it was something neither one of us had ever experienced before, as far as it being like so intense, like love at first sight. Like neither one of us believed that that was a thing until we like met each other. Like how we fell so fast for each other, like it moved so quick and stuff like that, and we didn't understand it. But I don't know, I guess we kind of both knew it was a deeper like type thing going on in it that we couldn't really like explain. Like, you know, sometimes shit happens that you can't really explain. You just be like, we know what we feeling. So it's like that. It ended, I would say, because I feel like, truth be told, we both needed to heal still, because in some areas I was messing things up, and you know, vice versa. So yeah, so we don't talk anymore. We both agreed to walk away, you know, because we understood that he has to heal still and I have to heal. And in some of the areas that I'm healed in for what I'm looking for, he need to heal in those areas, and vice versa. So yeah, we both agreed that we were just gonna walk away and like let it go and, you know, move on. So I hope y'all's situation is going way better than what mine did, because y'all, when I say after that situation ended, it's been like a couple of weeks. Like, it just kind of feels like, I don't know, sometimes I get the feeling that it feels like something is missing, but other times it feels like, you know, I'm happier off. So I don't know, it's confused. I'm talking about it's confused. It's confusing, but I don't know. I guess that's how life is sometimes when you can't figure everything out. Like, shit can be confusing. So I guess a better way that I can put like how I feel is, it's just like that situation really left me feeling defeated. It left me feeling like it added on way more to my healing than I needed it to. And I made this video to say, like, to the girls that's healing, that got situations going on, everybody's situation might not be how mine was, because I can't say it was all bad, but I also can't say that it was all good. It was kind of like a 50-50 type situation, like, to be completely honest. Like, it was good and then it was bad. When it was bad, it was bad, but it was 50-50. Like, it wasn't the worst, but it was one of the best. I can say that it really was. Everybody's situation won't be like mine. So, you know, you can have, like they say, you can break up with somebody, and while you're healing, it's okay to allow somebody else in. It's okay to open up and be open to new things, because you never know when your soulmate is going to walk in. None of us know when he's going to be dropped at our front door. None of us know when we're going to run into him when we go out thinking that we're just going grocery shopping. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll say that to say everybody's situation won't be like that. So don't believe what everybody's saying when they be like, you're healing, you need to heal first, this and that. Because it's okay to be willing to heal yourself and love yourself, but also allow somebody else to be there, because who knows, they may be able to help you with what you're healing with. And then you have the other side of people, basically, like, with, if your situation turns out how mine did. One thing I'm learning nowadays is you get what you get. It's kind of like a hit or miss. Like, you get what you get. So if it do turn out how mine's turned out, it's kind of just like, just be thankful for the experience. I think I want to say mine's left me feeling so defeated, and like it added more pain to me, is because I take full accountability and say I stopped my healing process when we started talking. It was going so good. Like, I was going on dates all the time. You know, it was just going so good. And I know that y'all can relate to this, girls. Like, whenever you're healing and somebody just come into your life, like you didn't even go look for them or anything. You know, sometimes we can get so caught up in, oh, well, you found me. And when you know the saying, it's a man that finds his wife, we get so caught up in that, and we get so caught up in when we meet somebody that we really like, we start looking towards the future and applying them in it. Like, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. And it just kind of be like, we forget to still take care of ourselves sometimes. We forget that, oh, Mira, wait, you're healing. You have to still heal, and you have to do both. But I stopped doing that. I put my healing on a pause. I'll say that, because I didn't completely stop, but I put it on a pause. And I was just for once trying to like enjoy the experience and be happy and be in the moment. Like, I know y'all girls know when it's been so long since you've been happy, and the moment you get to be happy, you just be like, dang, okay, I'm happy. Like, bump it. I'm gonna let loose. Like, I'm gonna do what I did. Put a pause on your healing when you know you still need to heal from something. Which, like I said before, he was triggering some of those things that I needed to heal, and I was getting upset with him about it. And it's just like, girl, you know you were still healing. So I take full accountability for that. But I will say, y'all, that was like one of the best experiences that I've ever had, and it ended so bad. That's the craziest thing, to say that it was like that. It ended so bad, and I was gonna keep it a secret. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was just like, you know what? I said I was gonna be open, I said I was gonna be honest, and I was gonna take you guys through all of this with me. So it's no need for me to hide it. Like, we are all human. I think we get so caught up on the fact that when we are the type of people to try to hold ourselves and our lives to like perfect standards, like it's, perfect over here, it's really not. I go through stuff in my life too. I have my ups and downs in my life. Sometimes things don't work out. I mess up sometimes, and sometimes other people mess up, and that's fine. I can share that with y'all the same way I can share that, where other people mess up at with me, or sometimes where I mess up with people. I'm so tongue tied. Maybe it's the drinks from last night. But yeah, like, it ended bad, and where I stand at now, I'm not even sure if we would ever speak again. Like, I think we felt good to be happy and to be so free and just to feel like I was living. So I'm okay with where we are right now, to be honest. It took a lot of healing and a lot of being upset and accepting it, but now I feel like I'm there now. But in your situation, I say, like, if it is going like that, let it go, and it'll come back if it's meant to be. But if not, it's just not going to be, no matter what you do, no matter how long you stay, or no matter, even if you try to say, let's start over, So, yeah, that's what happened. But it's just, y'all, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, when I think back to when I was like in my early 20s, or even when I was a teenager, if somebody had told me, let it go, if it's meant to be, it'll come back, I used to be like, what? I'm not letting this go. You used to be so scared, and you used to have those moments when you was like, excuse me, you'd be like, let go. Like, what? I'm not letting go. I'm not letting up on my man. Like, what? I'm not walking away. You just wanted to put in that fight. You wanted to make it work. And when you finally did let go, you realize, okay, now I see why I needed to let that go. But I guess, like they say, the older you get, the more wiser you get, the more you learn from situations, because that's a situation, that's the second situation recently I've let go of, and it feels good to let things go, because where I'm going, I can't take everybody with me or whatever. So, I'm okay with letting stuff go if that means I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna get my blessings, because I've realized sometimes the company that we keep around us, they stop our blessings sometimes, whether we want to accept it or not. Like, sometimes you have people in your way that is really a blockage, and you miss out on things. So if it's meant to be, it'll be. And it's just crazy that my friend knew. Like, how did he know that I was going to have a situation going on? I didn't even know. Like, boy, he knew. And I was just like, damn, like, and it's crazy because after it happened, I thought to myself, I was laying in bed, I remember I had, I think I was eating some ice cream, and I was like, damn, he was right. He knew. But, yeah, it's crazy, but y'all, because I know y'all got some situations going on that y'all keeping a secret while y'all healing. I know, because I was keeping it a secret too, and I was going around my family and it was like, girl, is somebody in the picture? Because you glowing, like, why you smiling, like, what you got going on? And I just be like, oh, nothing, just slept good, it was a good day, it was a good night. They knew something, but it was a good little situation, and it felt good to be back to me and be healing and figuring everything out and taking life and the curveballs as they come. You know, not letting them tear me down like they used to. Like before, I would have been dwelling on it, boohoo crying. But I'm not anymore, because that's life. Like, things come and then go. And, you know, I'm maturing every day, and every situation is helping me to grow into the woman that I am. And every situation is also, you know, it's guiding me in a way to the person that I need to be. Even if I don't understand it at the time, like, it always comes to me. And I guess I pray so much and I trust in God so much. I know that everything I'm going through, it's a reason behind it. Like, and I know that he's not putting me through this stuff just to like put me through it, but it's a reason. So I guess knowing all of that, it's just kind of like, I trust him. Like, this situation happened for a reason. And the one thing that I can say that little secret situation left me feeling was, it taught me to know when to let go and when to just be done and walk away. You know, that's what it taught me. It taught me to choose me all the time, even if somebody is in the picture. Like, to still choose me and constantly choose me, keep me first, because, you know, that's how it go. Well, after God, but y'all get what I'm saying. And so, yeah, like, it was a good situation, but I'm just happy to be back to myself. I'm happy to be doing my YouTube stuff again. I'm happy to be able to focus more. I feel like sometimes as women, we get so caught up in our situations and the guys that we're talking to and things that we have going on at the time that we forget to still take care of ourselves. We forget to do the things that we like to do because we want to do what they like to do. We want to make them happy. We put them first, you know? And I'm learning, like, it's nothing wrong with that if they put you first too, but I think it's safe to say I'm okay after that situation. Now I'm healing from everything else that I need to heal from and learning more. So I might as well go ahead and tell y'all I had got a reading done on myself because I'm on my spiritual journey. I've been on it for like a little while now, but I'm learning more stuff and understanding more. Is, you know, actually helping me to understand a lot about me, you know, and the person that I am, and I'm loving every bit of it. So I had got a reading done. I let this lady do a reading on me or whatever, and she actually told me that me and the guy that I was talking to, that we're twin flames. And so that explained why that connection went the way it did, and I understood a lot about it, me and both him. And you only get one twin flame, so on your free time, you look it up because it's so hard to explain, like. But yeah, she told me that, and so yeah, no wonder we were constantly coming back to each other and so hot and cold with each other, on and off and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of understood this a lot after I had got that. But yeah, she also told me with the twin flame situations, you guys are gonna mirror each other a lot. Y'all are gonna have so much in common. She said how we'll trigger each other to like basically heal and become our better selves. Y'all, when I tell y'all everything that lady said about us, because she said more too, it was everything that was going on in the situation. And I was just like, oh my God, like, ho, is you spying on me? Like, how you know that? Y'all, she really read me down. She read me down. Like, I'm telling you, no lie. She read me down. And everything she said, it was happening or it happened. And so, yeah. So, I don't know, but... And, I asked her, I was like, hey, so why did I fall so fast for him? Because she gave me three questions that I could ask. And she was like, that had a lot to do with why I fell so fast for him and he fell so fast for me, because of the intense situation. And she was kind of saying how our souls recognized each other when we had met. So I was just like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, so if you're not on your spiritual journey, I highly recommend, get on it, y'all. It helps you to learn. When you do go on your spiritual journey, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, it helps you to learn so much about yourself. It helps you to learn about your connections, like, the relationships that you have in your life. And I don't mean like just relationships as in like romantic, like just the relationships period, like family, all of that. It helps you to understand a lot, y'all, and it helps you to see stuff from different perspectives. Like, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Like, so yeah, that happened, and I don't know, but that's what I wanted to do this video on. I didn't have that much to talk about other than letting you guys know that, because I know in some of the last videos I was letting y'all know nobody is in the picture and stuff like that, which in some of them videos nobody wasn't, but I was keeping secrets, y'all. But yeah, like I say to any other girl who's healing, make sure you continue to heal. Don't put a pause on your healing, because we are responsible to heal ourselves. We can't go in a situation expecting somebody else to heal us, because hurt that has been like caused or pain that's been done, like it's got to be worked on. It's got to be healed and sat with, and you can't really rush it or try to bury it, because it's always going to find a way to come back and bother you, and you don't want it to bother you when you do find the one, and you end up self-sabotaging, or you end up messing it up all because you try to put a pause on your healing, or you decided, oh, I want this person to help heal me. Yeah, people can help heal you, but you don't want to go in expecting that and drain somebody else when you can just do the work yourself. So do the work. You will be very impressed with the results, and continue to love you. You can do the things that he like, but also do the things that you like too. If your situation is going good, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I really hope that it goes well and that it turns out well, because I know what it's like to not be happy for a long time, and then somebody just drop down out of nowhere, and then it's just like they sweep you up off of your feet, and you're just like, dang, where you come from? Like, whoa. So if it is going good, I pray that it continues to go good for you, and work on what you need to work on while they're working on what they need to work on, and y'all do the damn thing. However, if it is like my situation, then let it go. Like, and if it comes back, it's meant to be. Now, I don't know how I feel about the whole right person, wrong timing type thing, because I just feel like if you really want something to work, when you feel like it's not going to work, you're going to get it together. Now, if you believe in that, then you apply that to your situation and you apply it to yourself, because just because I don't believe in it don't mean you don't. And I really don't know how true the saying is. I don't know. I just don't believe in it, because I just feel like you would get it together. And so, yeah. But if you do let go, I also told my brother, and I also have been doing it, use that time to think about the good and the bad. Think about if that person actually brings you happiness and peace. Like, think about if you can live with that person for the rest of your life. Like, would you be okay with, the stuff that they bring to you, whether that's good or bad? If you can't, then you have your answer. But if you can, and that person, however, do come back around, make it work. We are all human. We all trying to figure out this thing called love. We mess up sometimes, and we don't get it right the first time around. But I feel like when you do want something and you do come back around or whatever for it, you eventually get it together. And I've heard that people get it together sometimes when they do come back around. See, me, I've always been the type to be scared when somebody's coming back around. Now, I'm not going to say I don't let them back in, because I do. But in my case, it's like they were never changed. It was always the same stuff. But again, like I said earlier, with the Ashanti and Nelly situation, look at them. Like, they came back and it's working out for them. And I watched Love and Basketball the other day, and I just thought about Q and Monica, how they also came back. You know, how they took time apart and they dated other people, and they came back, they found their way back to each other. So it's possible that can happen, you know? We just have to take the time to actually sit with our feelings instead of trying to go be comforted by the next person or be up under the next person while we're healing. Sometimes we actually got to sit with ourselves, face ourselves, look at ourselves in the mirror, you know? That's okay to do that. And to just, you know, dive in on that person, y'all situation, where it went wrong on both sides with you and them. And then I think from there you'll have your answer. But yeah, I just wanted to tell that to somebody because I just got the feeling that somebody needed to hear it. Like, God just put it on my heart that somebody else needed to hear it too. Told it to my brother today, and I know I had to continue to tell it to myself like a couple of days ago, something that when I was very emotional. So he put it on my heart that somebody else needed to hear it too. And I just really hope this video helps. If you have a situation on the side, it is okay. That's okay, y'all. You know, we have to do what's best for us. You know, we can't think about everybody else. We can't make everybody else happy. You can only make yourself happy at the end of the day. So you have to do what's best for you. So if your situation is working out for you, then that's perfect. Continue to do what you're doing and, you know, live a little, actually be in love, you know, or whatever you got going on. And if it's not working out, you can never go wrong with choosing you, baby, and, you know, letting it go and let God. So yeah, I really hope this video helped somebody, and until next time, y'all.
Yeah.